I think we better start at the basics and maybe just tell us like why power switch and what is it?
Power switch is the result of me really trying to solve my own problems in my own high conflict separation. So one of the kind of characteristics of a high conflict personality is that they communicate via multiple channels at high volume. And it's really a way that they destabilize the other person by constantly being kind of present and alive. So when I first left my ex, it sounds crazy, and it was, but I received 40 to 50 text message, emails, and phone calls every day, not for weeks, not for months, but what went on ultimately for more than a year. And then periodically that volume for years after that. This is not unusual. And
Oh,
for anybody in this situation, they're advised by their legal counsel, by their therapist, by sometimes a mediator or a parenting coordinator if they're involved, to document all of those communications so that you have a record of what's transpired to help support your case. It's also not unusual in high conflict divorce or separations for police to be involved. And so in that case, you also need this kind of evidence. So needless to say, when I left with two, my children were 3 years old. I have had twin 3-year-olds. I was trying to work. I'm dealing with like the emotional fallout of this impossible separation. And then just the onslaught of that. You cannot take that many screenshots. Like you just can't. And so your results, your sort of legal results, are in sort of direct proportion to the quality of the evidence that you have to support your claims. I documented kind of badly, which means sporadically. I took kind of a highlight reel of badness, and got really poor results as a result of having poor evidence. And I just thought, what would make a difference for me? And I thought, what if all this documenting was automated? And so that's Power Switch. So Power Switch, and it actually is for Android and iPhone. We have it for both platforms. And it will collect and consolidate your text and your emails for as far back as you have them. We've done as much as 10 years for people, and puts them all in, like you say, a single searchable PDF. So now anyone you can search, you can highlight, you can annotate, like years worth of conversations between you and as many people as you need. So again, in high conflict, it's not unusual for your high conflict personality to enlist other people to harass you. So yeah, so it might be your ex and their sister and their mother and their best friend or whatever. So you can collect all of that.